Hi everyone, welcome back to Board Bam. Today we're unboxing Chaos Space Marine Defiler, and I'm gonna be making my World Eater Defiler out of this kit. Let's have a look. I might also be adding to the video, I haven't decided yet, but one of my students who watches my videos, she says I should build the models after I do the unboxings, and she thinks people will be a lot more interested in that. So I might try that. But first, let's get to the unboxing. So it's just one Defiler in here. Quite a big one. It's the new Defiler. I'm just trying to open this. But let's actually show you the back here. So you can build your Defiler, and then I think there are 6 head options. So there's one for each of the Chaos Gods, and then there's one for more Iron Hands-esque sort of head. And then we got, obviously, the standard one over here. Let's zoom that in. So, here we got book to help assemble, and there's our kit. A lot of pieces here. Like that. This one. Excuse my dogs, they are monkeys outside, so there might be a bark or two. What I think I might do is at the bottom I might use this other Defiler head as a trophy against the Emperor's Children, as a Emperor's Children trophy. Then we got the corn one, which is obviously the one I'm going to be using. Okay. And try to get all of these in the shot. Zoom out slightly. There we go. There's the Iron Hands-esque mask. So it looks like these are more masks than anything else. Oh, they're actually other heads. There actually are quite a few ones. So you do have more options than I thought you would. So there's one. There's the one that we see on the box. And there's another one over there that you can use over there. I don't know. Sorry if that was in the shot. There and there are those other two. And then we have the Nurgle one over here, and I believe that was the Iron Warriors one. So you definitely have more options than I thought you would. I thought it was just those 6 heads, which I do appreciate. Better than nothing, but it would be nice if GW would actually just create a few more little bits, like pustules for like a Nurgle Defiler, and maybe like more tentacles, things like that. And here's our last sprue. Might take a while to build this. I thought this would actually be a quick build, but it looks like this might actually take a while. And then we have our base, which is massive. I think this is as big as Angron's base, or more. No, it's even bigger, from what I can tell, just looking over at my Angron. And then lastly, you always have your transfer sheets, which I don't really use because none of these are my factions. I might use it for something else at some point, like a trophy of a pauldron or something like that. But yeah, nothing to do, nothing much for me there. But let's go through our booklets over here. From what it looks like, there are 2 variants over here. So there is a bit of variety, but I don't see the difference. Besides, maybe it's which way it's leaning. which is not, you know, that great. Do you want it to lean left or do you want it to lean right? Yeah, it looks like it's just which way it's leaning, which, I mean, who cares which way it goes? I mean, it's something. At least if you have two, then you can have them sort of different. Sorry, that's my dog knocking things over. There you go, and there are all the faces that we can do. Oh, there seems to be one more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 faces. And that one's a word bearer specific mask. So, yeah. That's great that they've given a mask for each of the factions. All the Chaos factions, the main ones. Which is great. I really appreciate that. Then there's also the other options. Oh, though, it looks like you don't have to... You mustn't glue this in, so you can take that in and out accordingly. Hopefully, you can do that. But I don't know. Because you are sticking it over here at the bottom. So if you wanted to swap this out for something else... Oh, it's not to come out, it's to go up and down. So that's what they mean. So it's just going to be able to, sort of like the Krieg artillery, just to go up and down. Advanced build. So there seems to be something different here. I don't exactly see what the difference is. The one's got the claw up, the other one's got the claw down. That appears to be the difference. More swivelly guns, saying they mustn't stick those in and allow them to swivel. I do like it that you're allowed, they can move. More no gluing pieces over here. That's what that symbol means, in case you didn't know. Terrain, broken off. And this is the other option. So that's if you want the claw up. This is the one if you're going to have it down. I do wonder if I was to build another one of these. I thought I'd just have one. But maybe if I were to have a second one, I should build it as... Because I got my Heron Blackheart. I can build a Red Corsairs one. Because they're also red. And the narrative could be the warband struck a deal with Heron Blackheart. And he's given them a Defiler. Looks like there are quite a few options here, though. So there are more options than I thought there'd be on what terrain you want to place. And then finally, the guns. So I've been wondering whether to magnetize these. So we got, I think, autocannon, las cannons. Not sure what that is. And some tentacle style things. And I think I'll try and magnetize. What I'm going to do as a test, I'm going to test the tentacle one, and I'm going to try and drill in and see if I can magnetize. But it looks over here like there might be enough space. It always depends like how much space before you go right through when you're drilling. Because if it's very thin, you're just going to go straight through, and then it's very difficult to get a magnet in there. Oh, that's going to make things more difficult. With though it says you mustn't glue it, so that's fine. I suppose if you don't have to glue it, then I can magnetize it and bring it in and out accordingly. Then the other side. I might just magnetize one side and then leave the other one and stick something there. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Because I think I'm initially just going to build it without the arms and then decide later what arms to do. And anyone wondering, no, this isn't because defilers are very big in the meta right now. I'm not a meta guy. Anyone that knows me well knows I'm a lore guy. And it's just I don't have any massive armor for my world eaters. I just have a rhino. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a separate video for building because this is going to take a while. And I'm just going to see how the building goes. So I might record it and then decide whether to post it or not. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me actually build it piece by piece. Oh, so that's what it's supposed to look like. See, that's not what it looks like on the box. It looks like this is connected to that, and that just looks stupid. But it's actually not. Let me get the box out and show you guys what I mean. So for the whole time, I thought this was connected to that big claw over there. Stupid of me. I know, realizing now, because you can see it's connected there. But that's what I thought. And I thought, why would you have like this massive claw connected to these tendrils? And then I thought, well, maybe the tendrils, when they get tense, then it's basically just like an extended arm that's connected by like tentacle things. But no, that's not it. It's actually just this thing. Well, that makes things better, because that was the one part that I wasn't like sure of in the look of the thing. Okay. Then you got more terrain, more bits. The fleshy bits are going to be the parts probably that are going to be the most difficult to paint. But I think what I was going to do a Mephiston red spray over the top as a base, but I think we're going to need to do a grey seal with those fleshy bits. And then do what I did similar with my Slaughterbound. So let me actually bring my Slaughterbound out, and I'll show you guys what I mean. And if you want me to do a video going through all my old models, how they've turned out after the unboxing, painting them, let me know. So there's my Slaughterbound. And that's the skin, sort of. I got the video of how to get it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's fire something flesh. And then it's like a shade, I think, some purple shade. If you want to know in the comments, just let me know and I'll send you to the video. It's War Hipster that gave me the tools to paint them like this. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let's go a bit closer on him over there, just so we can. I might turn this light off because I think it's a bit too bright. That seems to be fine. So yeah. That's my sword art. So I'm thinking of doing something like that for the flesh parts. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Anyway, that is all that I have for you guys today. As always, please give me a like and a comment. I really appreciate it. As always, keep growing, guys. Cheers.